Thousands of videos are being posted of drones in the sky over New Jersey.
I think we've seen about 40 or 50 of these drones.
That's not a plane.
The government doesn't know what's going on.
What is going on in New Jersey?
We just don't know.
What the heck is going on?
The FBI is investigating them, and they don't know what they are.
Nobody knows what these things are. Now I'm worried.
They can't track them. They know that they don't emit a signal.
They don't know anything. They don't know what it is.
So I'm gonna talk to people, go to where these drones have apparently crashed, try to see them for myself, and figure out what is actually going on in New Jersey.
So right behind me is Morris County. This is where the first actually reported sighting of these drones took place by the FAA. Apparently there have been sightings as recently as last night.
The FBI is investigating these mysterious drone sightings in Morris County. Residents say they've been appearing more frequently in recent weeks, and tonight many people want to know exactly where they're coming from.
The first thing I want to do is ask people in this town specifically if they've seen these drones. Excuse me, have you guys seen the drones in New Jersey? Have you heard about that stuff?
I've heard. I've not seen them, no.
What do you believe they are?
Have no idea.
No idea?
I don't want to know.
Oh yeah, I saw one over Whole Foods. One above the school that we're at. That's,
really?
That's about it. They didn't see anything more than just recreational drones, so what I've seen.
Really? Okay, interesting.
I mean, maybe I'm not seeing the same drones that you guys are seeing.
Yeah, so maybe some dude with like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Bro, nobody cares. We could be getting invaded by aliens. Everybody's like...
He almost shot one down the other day.
Yeah.
He's a Marine. He's ready to take him out.
Yeah, probably the government.
Our government or a different government?
It can't be another government, guys. It can't be another government. We're America, bro.
I saw one last night.
Last night?
I think it was a plane.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are just seeing planes. What like color was it?
It was multicolored like a plane. You know, green lights, red lights.
So here's a little bit of the problem. Planes, I believe on the right wing have a red flashing light, left wing have a green flashing light, and then on the back I think it's like white or front. The problem is drones also have a red and green light. Like drones just have that. My drone I think has a red and green light. I should start flying my drone. Guys, do you see that? That'd actually be so funny. It's following me. It's like chasing me down the road.
Regular people weren't knowing much, so I decided to talk to some officers.
We're making a video about like the drones in New Jersey. I was wondering if you know much about them or know anything about them.
They're not good. I'm just a patrol officer, man.
Okay. All good. Man. You don't know if they're investigating them or anything?
As far as we're aware, you got the prosecutor's office, you got above that, state police, you got federal agencies that are looking into it, but they haven't disseminated anything down to my level.
Oh, good. Thank you.
That's it, man. Good luck finding answers.
We're just making a video about the New Jersey drones. I was wondering if you know much about it.
I have no comment.
No comment? Nothing you can tell us? You guys aren't investigating it or anything, or can't say anything?
You guys know exactly what we know.
Oh, okay.
We're pretty much working with, our federal partners and with our county and state partners as well.
Do you have any personal opinion on it? No personal opinion. All right. All right. Well, thank you, man. We did talk to some other officers that was in a little bit of a different county, and they basically told us that they are getting a ton of calls of reported sightings, and they stopped going to these calls because almost every time they are planes. That's interesting. Anytime you see an alien, a Bigfoot, a ghost, call the Ghost Edgers.
We'll protect you.
Merch coming out soon. Good plug.
There were multiple drone hotspots we were gonna go to. One where the most clear video of a drone was taken and determined by an expert to not be a plane. Then where one apparently crashed this morning. And then we were gonna meet up with someone who got a video of these drones. But for now, we went to where this video was taken.
Whoa. Wait, dude, I can't tell. There's a lot of stuff in the sky. Oh, there's like a bunch of weird shit on there. I can't tell, dude. Like when I zoom in, they just look like orange dots. I think we're just somewhat near an airport. So like, okay, that's definitely a plane. I can see the green and red clearly on the left and right wing. That's a plane, I believe. That's a plane. Damn, this is the clearest video I got of a plane. So you can see really well on this. Right wing, green, left wing, red. And then there's like I think that's a star. This.
Are you taking photos of the drones?
Yeah, have you seen any drones?
Yeah.
I can't tell if they're airplanes or drones.
If they're flashing red and like white drones.
You guys have seen a lot?
Yeah, they look like
What do you think they are?
My dad's uncle is like a chief of police. They're coming like through the Atlantic Ocean.
Really?
Trump might like tell the army to shoot them down now.
Oh shoot.
They're not us.
Thank you. Those two, I don't know if those are stars. Those might be drones. Look how many is on the screen at once right now. Look at this, Ethan. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think all of those are planes. I don't think all of those are planes. I'm gonna say it. I might sound crazy. I might look crazy. I might be crazy. That's it. Yeah, we need one to like literally like be spying on us. Maybe like, what do they want to spy on? Bait the drones. We got all the goth girls right here. Don't look over here.
So right after recording this, I saw a TikTok about a crashed drone just 40 minutes from where I was. So naturally, I headed up there as quick as possible before going to the other two spots, and at the end of this video, calling someone who served in the Air Force for 25 years and has worked with a lot of drones and airplanes.
A major response from authorities that could be related to an incident involving a drone. It is happening in Hillsborough, New Jersey.
Yeah, Bianca, I talked to several people who tell us they heard a drone crash somewhere behind where I'm standing.
Hey, I got a weird question for you. Have you heard about the drones in New Jersey? Yeah, absolutely. Do you know if there was a crash near here? I saw a video of it.
They said that there was, but now the township is saying there isn't.
Really?
Hazmat. It's over by Lowe's, by far.
Over by Lowe's?
Yeah.
Yo, have you guys seen a drone around here?
Not tonight yet, but I saw like 40 of them last night.
Dead ass? In this town, just like
40 of them, like shit.
Where at?
Literally, dude, they were just everywhere. So like, I live probably 10 minutes that way.
Okay.
But they were definitely just going across the sky and like random.
We heard there was a crash one over here.
It was by the Lowe's.
By the Lowe's? Do you know if it's anything still there or not?
I'm assuming they picked it up and crashed at like 7:30. They said.
7:30 this morning? Oh, okay.
They said they stopped the investigation at 12, which was bullshit. I'm pretty sure they just found it and took it.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. Thank you so much. You too. The Lowe's workers went 100% now if they were here in the morning because he said until 12. They were there until 12. Dude, I feel like the opposite of Nikocado Avocado. I'm 2 steps behind, bro.
Listen.
That was pretty low.
You looking for them too?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the crash here?
It happened right over here somewhere.
Yeah, do you know exactly where? We were trying to figure.
That's what I was gonna go in there. I was gonna go get something and ask them if it really,
Dude, that's what we're doing too.
What you're gonna do?
This is crazy, bro. They don't care.
Have you seen a lot?
All night, every
Wow.
night for the past 6 nights, and I never get good footage. Right?
It's really hard to. You can't zoom in at all, especially at night. That's why.
They say that they don't know what these things are. But sure enough.
Oh, that's really bright.
Anytime you look outside,
and it's so shitty,
there it is
but
right there, right? Freaking drone.
crazy, right?
Insane. Would you have happened to be here when the crash happened outside?
We can't have any of the cameras or anything in store. We can
No
have
cameras?
somebody yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately, they're gonna get in
Here,
trouble
just
if I
put
talk
it
to you
down.
guys.
All good. Would you be able to show us where at all?
You can contact corporate and you can
Okay.
ask them any questions.
Okay.
But
You can't say anything?
I don't see anything outside.
Okay. Nothing off camera?
No.
You can't show us? Okay.
No.
All good.
Yeah, you guys have to contact corporate.
Okay.
And ask them questions, all right?
Will do. Hey, super random question. Would you happen to know anything about the drone crash that happened outside here?
Earlier today, there's lots of cars, lots of trucks, a lot of EMS stuff, fire trucks and shit, but I think they officially said nothing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
that's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man. It's hard to say. You know.
Yeah.
No, I saw it on the next door app, and that was about it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Did you hear about it? Where the crash was?
Here and in Bridgewater.
Oh, there were 2.
It's actually 3. It's just, nutty because they're coming over in waves right over top of my house. See them? And they're coming straight across, going right there.
It is so odd.
They're so loud.
I wonder what government it is.
It's the United States, but they're probably there protecting us because maybe another country's like, we're going to come get you. And see how high they are? And they could probably see your shoelaces from up there. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm just
Not
saying.
my shoelaces.
Yeah. It's cool though. All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice talking to you.
Confusing thing is, I'm gonna be real. These all do look like planes. Everything he pointed at looked like a plane. I think everything he pointed at was a plane. But also, every single local we've talked to is like, there's not this many planes. And also, like, I personally have never seen this many planes in my life. There's been a few times where it's like within the span of like 10 minutes, we've seen like 40 to 50 planes. Yeah. Like, the one thing that's like, okay, maybe that makes sense is it's like New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire. All those are really, there's tons of airports really close to each other, even more so than Los Angeles, I think. Okay, but and then that one guy texted me that we met up in there. He said, I just spoke to a guy. He told me that whatever it was in the pond. I think it's right by the parking lot, but he said he couldn't say anything else. Okay, let's go look over there. Dude, imagine we see like a alien head pop out. So apparently this is where the drone crashed. Even though all the pictures and everything was over there. There's no way they didn't find anything, right? I'm not crazy for saying that, right? If 5 police trucks or 5 fire trucks came over here and there were people in hazmat suits and they didn't find anything, well, why were they here? Why did they come here? It had to be something.
This seemed like a dead end. We didn't know what we were looking at this guy. The FBI claimed this crash was nothing, so we went to meet up with a man that was pretty convinced he was seeing drones or something in the sky. And after that, we would finally, hopefully get some answers from someone who worked in the Air Force with many drones.
Right now we're driving to meet up with Zach, kind of in the middle of nowhere in New Jersey. But there is like lights everywhere. Like an abnormal amount of planes, I feel like. What I will say is the guy we're going to visit right now, it was not a plane that he saw, because it was like it was flashing like weird colors. So this guy's was not a plane at the very least.
I'm Izak Arce. The video that kind of started this all was we were up at the farm, which I'll take you guys to. Light coming, and it was just low, and I have never seen a plane like that over there. And I just had this weird feeling that it wasn't a plane. And so I pulled out my camera, and then it kind of like turned towards me. And that's in the video. I go, whoa.
Yeah.
I had this feeling that I was like, whoa, is this like contact? Like, is this the real deal? And it like kind of really freaked me out. But then I was like, oh, it's probably just a plane, because it had that motor sound. Mm-hmm. And then 2 weeks later, I think it was, that was November 14th. Then I started hearing about these drones, and I saw images of them. And I was like, that's what I saw. And since then, following night or so, that's when I took a drive to go somewhere, and there was just so many lights in the sky, unusual amount. Because I've also been seeing orbs more frequently as well.
I mean, should we go check out the?
Yeah, so we can walk up to the top of the property, and I'll show you where I've seen some. This is where I saw the 6 lights. And dude, there was like this like mist on the ground, and I was like saying like, oh, this is a very sci-fi vibe. Yeah, that's definitely moving. That's moving. You see that? Oh, good. Oh, thank God. People are gonna think I'm totally crazy.
Oh yeah, it's definitely moving a lot.
Cool. Yeah, look at that.
It could be aliens.
50-50. If it's not alien, what? I mean, helicopter? If the news and everyone else wasn't also seeing this, this would seem crazy, but it's actually, it's not crazy anymore. Oh! See, sometimes they move in a way that our brains are like, that's not normal. Don't you feel that? You pick that up in your mind?
That one is moving a little funky. It almost looks like multiple lights, or I might be tripping. Okay, that one is not moving at all. It's flashing a little. Oh, that one is weird.
You see it moving weird?
Oh yeah, now it's moving.
Oh, that is weird.
Holy shit.
And then it stopped again. It'll stop and then it'll move kind of fast.
Oh, that one's actually on.
And then they move really fast for a second.
Oh, that one's weird. I see it as 2 lights now.
Yeah. Oh, it's moving fast. Dang, that's looking weird.
Wait, is that the same one?
The same one, yeah, man.
It looks like it's split into 2.
It looks like, remember Star Wars?
That's the same one?
Yeah. He's coming our way.
Go for it. Oh, that one. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
What the heck?
That's actually insane.
That got bright.
It got real bright. That was a little scary, huh?
Wait, drone lights can't be that light, right? And the thing about a drone is, if there were drones, wouldn't they want to stay hidden?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't even know what theory I believe in anymore.
Yeah. You guys are right where I've been. I've not been sleeping well.
Same.
Yeah, we definitely haven't been. We were sleeping on a bus last night.
Oh, crazy! Where you guys came from? Oh,
Ohio.
Oh, wow.
A guy next to us was charging his ankle monitor.
Same kind of behavior.
I might get back in the car.
Yeah, it's freezing.
I guess we.
No, I'm gonna have to send that to my dad. My dad was a pilot. Maybe he knows.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What's his perspective on all this?
But he's a very, very, very logical guy, which is funny because then there's me, the schizophrenic son.
Well, it's cool to find the schizophrenic community because I feel like I'm finding that now.
We're gonna have like a meeting, all the schizophrenic people, Schizophrenics Anonymous,
And everyone's just like, look how bright that guy.
And it's like a video of a black sky. There's actually nothing.
I really felt like we were seeing a lot of lights that weren't planes. Could they be drones? Could they be aliens? Or could they just be something else? There was no real way I could know. So I called Colonel Baker to get some new insight.
I spent 25 years in the United States Air Force, was a pilot, flew both manned and unmanned aircraft. After the Air Force, I was a defense contractor for a small drone company.
We talked to a lot of people and looked at a lot of lights in the sky, and a lot of them look like planes. Even a lot of the videos to me look like planes. It's really hard to tell the difference. So I just want to confirm with you that there are drones in the sky, that you believe.
I do believe there are drones in the sky. I've seen probably about 20 videos that are filmed just by, iPhones and whatnot on the ground. Of those videos, I would say that roughly 98% of them are either commercial or general aviation aircraft. But it's the 2% that I've seen that are pretty intriguing. And I would say of the videos I saw of drones that I could identify as a drone were probably your smaller recreational hobbyist type of drone. What I didn't see that people have been talking about is car-sized or SUV-sized. I'm using their terms. That I have not seen any video footage of anything that to me that looked like it was something that large.
So I believe there's 3 reported crashes. And so you said the first one, that was kind of on a highway. I forget where exactly that was. I think it was somewhere in Morris County where I was earlier. But that one, you said, just turned out to be a plane.
It was filmed at an interesting angle. That one was truly debunked, was a general aviation aircraft, and it was not a drone. So there was a report of a drone crash that occurred in someone's backyard, and the story goes that the mayor of that township actually went to the house. They did confirm that it was a drone crash in the backyard. However, it was deemed to be a copycat type of scenario where you had somebody that was flying a DJI Phantom, I believe, an older drone.
And then there was one crash that I sent you, actually, that we went to.
Yeah, that one to me was the most compelling of the 3, and simply because it was filmed by a news crew who happened to be up in a helicopter. Basically, it avoided any sort of governmental influence or anything else that might be out there. And like you said, there were hazmat suits used. In New Jersey, the FBI has put out a public bulletin that tells people that if you do see a drone crash, to stay at least 300 feet away from it, and then it tells the local authorities to wear hazmat suits before they approach it. That's been put out by our federal government. This one, the FBI did come back and say they found no evidence of a drone crash. I'm not here to question the FBI in any way. However, the footage from the helicopter demonstrated that there was something there.
There were videos taken of a lot of like car lights, almost like car alarms going off in like a big parking lot, and then one with, I think, street lights flashing. And so I was wondering, and that's all happening around this time in New Jersey, so I was wondering if you think that could have anything to do with this situation, or if that's simply just random.
It could be all the above. There are sensors that could do that. I saw that happen in Iraq and Afghanistan.
I guess the biggest question I think everybody has, and I definitely have, and what I've been wondering, it seems like the police don't know what's going on, the FBI doesn't know what's going on, the government, White House doesn't know what's going on. Why aren't we taking these drones down?
Essentially, what we have is something called it's a federal statute, a federal law that's called the Aircraft Sabotage Act. And it's all about, your common citizen not being able to shoot at or shoot down an aircraft. And so only the federal government can respond in a adversarial way, I'll call it. And that's frustrating, as you can imagine, both state and local governments. So you have the governor of New Jersey, federal crime for him or law enforcement on the site to shoot it down. So he can't do that.
Wow.
The bigger question, I think, is why is the federal government not taking care of this issue? The federal government has access to certain counter-drone services corporations, I'll call them. So that capability exists, and it's actually used in America all the time, and people don't realize it. Since 2022, we've had 600 known incursions, drone incursions, over military bases. 600 reported incidents by our U.S. military. So a lot of people out there are saying, this is our military that's doing this. It could be. However, just know that this is not an isolated incident in New Jersey.
I personally think this is our government. I don't think there's any way it's another country. I think they would be out of the sky. I think it's our government. I think most of the sighting videos, most of the stuff you see is airplanes. Truthfully, we looked for hours. I think there's some weird stuff. I think some of the people we talked with in this video have seen weird stuff. It's just so hard to tell the difference between the weird stuff and the planes, especially when no one's looking up. Moral of the story, message of the story, look up. We're so locked in, a lot of times we're just so much on TikTok and stuff that it's like our reality gets warped. We don't even feel like we're, at least this happens to me. I'll be on social media so much that whatever I'm watching on social media starts to feel like the real world. I don't know what kind of message this video is turning into, what I'm yapping about right now. Man, just start looking up. Start looking up at the skies. Just start living in the real world. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to see more alien videos, I'm going to make a massive series middle of next year. Subscribe for that. I promise it's going to be the best alien series on YouTube. Subscribe. I'm trying to hit 2 million to collab with Sam and Colby. Go follow my Instagram. I post a bunch of extra content. Go follow my second channel. I'm going to start posting my videos extended on there. Go follow my Reddit. What mystery, what adventure, what quest should I go on next? Leave some comments. I love you guys. Peace.